The board session, and right now it's 5:30, and we're going to call for roll call.
Mr. Garcia,
Present.
Mr. Larissa,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Ms. Barnes, Mr. Kim.
That's unanimous. Next item, what we'd like to do is, if there's any people, any person who wants to make a comment on recession item, closed session items, please make your comment. For the record, we'll take that. Okay. First, please, your name.
Carol Rodriguez, I'm here on behalf of SCESD as their president. I'm just here, probably I don't need to remind you of last week, but I'm here to remind you of last week. We had so many teachers. Unfortunately, I did get an email out and let people know that days have been changed for today. So might not have the turnout tonight, but many were here last night, or last week, talking about what they wanted from the superintendent. We spent a lot of time, I saw you had Dr. Chun in there, we spent a lot of time meeting individually, meeting as groups, doing surveys. We had a whole list of things that we all saw as a community that we wanted from our next superintendent. I don't think their first candidate that you had chosen exemplified any of those, or very few. So I'm hoping that you will remember all the people that were here last week, and I'm hoping you will remember all the work that we have done. I know you guys have been doing work, but we have done surveys and so forth, as I said. So we've put in our time into this too, and so we're hoping you remember that.
Okay, thank you very much. Next person, please identify yourself.
Sean Henry, a parent. Last week was travesty. There was no need, there should have been no need for the community to come out in that way. What you saw were a lot of people that actually were hopeful that community input would be taken, that we hire professionals to do a search and take community input. It was very clear that was put aside like many times before. And it was pretty much, and from the article after the fact, I'm not sure whether John Ramirez did the right thing and went through, or the school board chose to withdraw the offer. That's still not clear. What is clear is that Garcia said, at least in the paper, that the board instructed a consultant to the list and come up with another candidate. Our trust and our hope is with the consultant. What you see reflected is a lack of trust. And I've never said building a better board, but we're actually really here to try to make things better. And like everyone else in this district for the last couple of years at least, it's been ignored. Others' priorities comes first. The personal characteristic that's most important that was brought up was has high integrity, is honest, sincere, transparent, fair, and trustworthy. Treats others with dignity and respect. In the article, Roberto Garcia had no apologies about offering a contract to John Ramirez. Part of our concern is that the personal characteristics that we want to see in a school superintendent, we don't have in our school board. You really need to have a strong leader that we can trust. The community is going to do their part. There's already 7 people running for the next 2 positions. That's a good thing in democracy. So whatever ELS came up with, that's who we're hoping you all go with. Because your first choice didn't represent anybody but a few selected people. And so I hope that you correct things today when you go on there.
Thank you very much for your comment. Next, please. Your name first for the record.
Sure, no problem. Frank Garden, father of 2 children, Mission Park School. There's really not a whole lot that I can add to what Carol and Sean just said, but I did read the remarks that you gave to that report. honestly don't believe that what you said is accurate. We met with Dr. Cruz for quite a bit of time. I listened back to the tape of him speaking to the community, and he sounded extremely sincere that in order to find the most qualified candidate, it's going to take a lot of hard work by this community, and that this person, I believe Dr. Cruz was sincere when he said that this person is going to be somebody who's going to be able to rebuild build bridges. You know, the divisiveness has gone on too long, and I think that Dr. Cruz saw that. I know from talking to him that he was very sincere in his desire to find us the best candidate possible. I also don't believe that John Ramirez met the criteria that we set out. So I'm happy with the outcome that we had last week. But we had a vested interest in selecting education leadership services. We think they were brought in to do the right thing for our community and do right by our children. So I'm pleading with you as a father to please do the right thing and listen to your consultant that you've paid our taxpayer money to find us the best candidate. So please do the right thing. Whatever recommendation the consultant makes, this is what they do for a living, and we trust that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. See, yes, sir. Your name, please, for the record.
West White parent. You know, I was just thinking about that with Dr. Cruz, and even Ms. Barnes said that we would have a representative community stakeholders with teachers and psych council and then special interest like Building a Better Board. And I remember saying that I did want to be on that, and I told Dr. Cruz the same thing, and I was told that I would be on that, or at least somebody from those interest groups would be on there, and I believe it's even in the paper saying that too, and nobody was ever notified. I know there was something that happened that 22nd of May by the site council and teachers, but they weren't even really sure what was happening. They were just picking the 3 out of 7 most, you know, which qualities would you like. But that seemed a lot different than what was purported to start with. So I'm a little disappointed in that, and still looking forward to having ELS's choice. I mean, when Santa Rita got their superintendent, everybody's real happy about that, and that's kind of where we're looking for a replication of that. So, like, honesty, integrity, character, trustworthiness, respect for others, open dialogue, that's the kind of leader we're looking for. Someone that's willing to see both sides, still be objective, and give people dignity and respect, and still be able to make tough choices, but yet still have that compassion. That's the kind of leader we're looking for.
Thank you very much. I don't see anybody else. Speak to the board. Okay. Seeing none, let's go to the next item. We're going to go into closed session right now, and the topic is public school employment, new superintendent. Thank you very much.